Hey, my webcam finally started working again, which is really good because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to do this because it's way too late. Um, I slept in a little late today. My boss was supposed to email me a time we could meet today because I'm gonna show him some stuff that I did, but really quick. But then his son suddenly got into town and he doesn't know what's going on anymore. So he said he has to figure out what times he's available, and I said, okay, just email me when you figure out a time, yesterday, and he just never emailed me back, not even today or tonight. And I could see that he was in his office. Anyway, it kind of freaked me out, but usually he emails me if there's a problem, so he probably just forgot about it, and I see him every Thursday anyway. Yeah, this morning or this afternoon I woke up and grabbed lunch as quickly as I could because the dining hall was already closing down. Meditated in my room, wrote my journal a little bit. I have this room all to myself now. And I think I've been trying this new thing today I just started this new thing where I want to do all my homework in coffee shops. So I started with the cafe here on campus, and I want to do that because it's interesting and fun. And I feel like I actually get a lot more work done too when I work in public for some reason. I don't know why, I'm just a lot more focused than when I'm in my room. I trying to hang out with one of my friends, but they didn't text me back, and that made me kind of sad. Ordered some aspirin from Amazon.com. I freaking love how I can do that. Ordered a book for class too. Only $4 for the book and the aspirin. Good deals. Actually, it was acetaminophen I ended up getting, so that's my favorite. Added some money to my campus card. I actually just used the $15 in my savings account to do that. And so now I don't have any more money in savings, and I'm probably not going to add any more because I need lots of money for lots of things in the next few months. I tried to call this dentist, but there was no signal, so I'm just going to do that on Thursday. I tried to schedule a flu vaccine, but then I remember the health services is closed because it's break. Doesn't feel like break except for the fact that I don't have classes. And I tried to write to this different prisoner that I've been writing to, but I couldn't find the email that contains his address, so I just gave up. And I worked a little bit on a quiz we have for biology that's due in 2 days, but it was already pretty late when I started, so I only did the first problem. I also submitted the main part of my application for the Chinese intensive language program in Vermont, but it's not finished yet. I have to submit supplementary materials, which I'll look at on Thursday, and those will take a while. And then after that, I have to pay the application fee, and then after that, I have to take the language assessment test. And these applications aren't due till March, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm applying too early or not. I think it's good to apply this early because, as you know, work gets delayed, and they'll probably end up getting in right on time if my work gets delayed significantly. But also, sometimes they're kind of competitive, and getting your application in first might guarantee you a spot. And then I have to apply for grants and loans and scholarships, which takes a lot of extra time, a few weeks for honestly each of those applications, depending on what they require. But on the other hand, I'm wondering if maybe my language level is so low that I'll test for level 1 of Chinese instead of or I'll test for below basic Chinese, so they'll put me in a basic Chinese program when what I really need is a level 2 program, the equivalent of second year. So I don't know, I might email them if I'm worried about that, but I have a feeling it'll take me so long to get these apps done. But I'll probably take the test and end up submitting my essay just later on in the semester. And we learn a lot every week. We learn, every single week, we learn how to say a new basic thing about ourselves. or a few more things about ourselves. We learn like 40 new vocab words like every week, like 10 new grammar rules every week, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Because today I tried to write my foreign language essay for the application to the Beijing program, and it's supposed to be 1 to 2 pages long. I was actually impressed with myself. I could write half a page of like bullshit, mostly the same words over and over but different sentences, and really simple ones like about my parents, how many siblings they have, like where I'm from, because I learned the word from California today, so I could write this essay. And like, yeah, just where I'm from. Like, I don't know how to say how old I am yet. I can say exactly when my birthday is, even like the time and day of the week I was born. And you're supposed to talk about what you know about the country you're going to, and possibly like why you want to go to that country. So all I know how to say is like China is good and big, and that I like Chinese food because I'm from, and that people from California all like Chinese food, and that's all I know how to say. So I'm glad I know how to say I like, at least. That's a big salvation, but I'm hoping soon we'll learn how to say I want, so I can say like I want to be a Chinese student, or I want to like study Chinese people or something. I want to study Chinese people would probably be the best possible sentence, because I want to do like anthropology. Or I could say I want to study Chinese language. I know how to say that. And I use the word Chinese language a lot. Let's see what else I do. Yeah, I also kind of worked on a yoga paper, but only kind of thought about what I was going to say. We're supposed to talk about how like the principle of nonviolence applies to our lives, and basically it like doesn't apply to my life at all. At least like towards myself, not towards other people. I'm going to write about that. And we have to write about whether yoga class is what we expected or not, which it kind of is. It's kind of like cooler than I thought it would be, though. It's hard to explain how. The professor's cool. Anyway, this has been going on and on. I better stop now. I'm all hunched up because it's super cold in my room. They haven't turned on the heater yet. Anyway, good night everybody. 再见.